It's pronounced really.
And then she
Blake Lively.
And then she endorsed Joe Biden, right?
Hi everyone, and welcome to the Dreamlands.
Wait, I don't have my background up, and they saw my messy room.
I said we're pre-live.
Well, I don't listen.
You did.
Wow. Well, it's because you have those ears on.
What?
It's because you have.
They're gone.
Oh, you can't even see them.
She did them good. Oh, the ears disappeared. The ears disappeared in the thing. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a very, very fun and exciting episode of the Dreamlands. This is our
Why would you set the bar there?
a very, very exciting, because this is the most exciting episode of television this is actually an episode of television that we're going to get to today, and it's the most exciting one you'll see all week because we're finally getting into some hard-hitting journalism on this channel, which is something that's been sorely lacking. So I would like to say thank you.
Do you not have a journalist?
What?
Mistwalker? Is there no
his journalism's all trash. He's a hack.
His name is Tyrone.
He's a muckraker.
Oh, there's also Tyrone, but he was off the thing. Yeah, the journalist, he's more of like a murderer than a journalist. A murnalist. So yeah, my name's Philip and I'm long lost lore for this game, and I am ensconced by a wonderful array of many, but not all, of the players for this game, because that's how this game rolls. How's everyone doing tonight, players?
Surviving.
Good. Just caught a little off guard. That's my own fault. I don't blame you, Philip.
Okay, I appreciate that. Lauren, people are actually, well, maybe I assume it's a compliment. PBK Reviews asks who made the Instagram picture for tonight's episode.
Oh, I did.
I assume there's a complimentary thing is coming, but I now realize that I might just be setting you up for another thing.
He's actually like, no, it sucked.
Yeah, because that's like I voted worst of Instagram in 2020.
My 5-year-old can make a better picture, and he's blind.
It was a very good. I liked the post a lot today. Kevin and Ka didn't see it because they're not of Instagram.
Wow.
They're not.
I'm
of
not
Instagram,
allowed.
is how I said it.
Lame.
I'm not allowed.
Didn't get the invite.
So, let's talk a little bit about this silly game of ours. In the Dreamlands, a group of characters, and I actually shouldn't say characters because to some of these people, characters mean something very specific. A group of fascinating individuals from across different multiverses, not even all from the multiverse, from multiverses, have been gathered by the mage Henry Lovestone to serve as his kind of like X-Factor weird group to kind of investigate a strange growing threat to the Dreamlands, which are one of the rare things that extend between the multiverses and connect all things. After bringing in a few of the students who sort of had previously been in the Purple Place and then the Park in Lothler Academia, as well as all the characters they've brought, he has also brought in Dominic, a half-orc mobster, from Grey in the Dark. He's brought in Filian and Treason, a pair of Legos from, minifigs. I guess I shouldn't use the brand name because nobody knows what these guys are. From the theme party, he's brought in Corinna from the eponymous Princess of Tinnerval. She is the one for which her universe is often referred. And he's brought in Asha from Star Tales, a violent small bear who are very good at.
I don't think she's established any violence.
I apologize. I'm actually doing something worse, which is I'm speaking about your entire species. I'm saying that Ewoks are incredibly violent because a bunch of Ewoks with rocks and spears killed the most advanced military in the history of the galaxy.
You're getting canceled on Twitter so
Oh,
badly.
I'm not. Am I saying it's a bad violence? I'm not saying it's bad violence. I'm just saying it was Ewoks versus Stormtroopers, and the Ewoks won.
They played their heads
And
like
then they played their
xylophones.
fucking heads like a mallet-based instrument. And you know what? Ewoks didn't bury any of the Stormtroopers. Didn't need to. Didn't burn them either. They ate them.
Well, they
Yeah,
might
'cause-
have cooked them.
Yeah, they 100% did because remember they were planning to eat our heroes when we met them.
They were gonna cook them. Even
They
the droids.
100% ate those stormtroopers. They used the whole trooper, you know.
Yeah. Use all of the trooper. Well. So anyway, Asha's here. Yep. That's what that was all in reference to. Last week, a select group, Reed, the players who happened to be present that time, went on a mission, the very first mission, called Have Wedding Will Travel. They went to the so-called Wish World Cluster to a wedding on the plain of Rumono, where they were simply gathering intel, and after various adventures, they determined that there is a person of interest, a stitched named Orlando, an undead who is sort of sewn together but is incredibly beautiful, sort of well-spoken, seemed to be there in order to procure the very bouquet thrown by one of the grooms. He caught it and then absconded at once, and as Corinna sort of deduced, he returned to his world by plucking a black petal from a black rose. And Corinna was like, that's just like us tearing the page out of a dream journal to get back. For Dominic and for DJ3 who weren't there last time, the way you return home is that your team leader, typically Corinna, because, because everyone else is chaos. Dominic, you could probably be team leader. No one else.
I got it.
DJ's like, I was the captain of the hockey team in the sense that they didn't let me be, I wasn't officially the captain, but I was the heart of the team. Captain of the
If you want to win the game.
Did DJ, you feel like he would at least have worn an A on his jersey?
I know there's no A in my name.
Fair. Okay.
So, in any event, God, what beautiful things are happening. In any event, Henry Lovestone was very happy with their report on this figure, Orlando. They were sent there to make note of some figure, some mysterious presence. So they basically got that intel, and Henry Lovestone said he would look into that universe and potentially send them on a mission there soon. But I actually then rolled. Tonight I'm going to try to make some rolls so that we can announce the places these new missions are tonight. We'll see how things go down based also on what happens tonight. But Henry Lovestone still needs to do a little bit more research or thinking on whether or not he just wants you guys to send you guys to where the Stitched are from to poke around. In the meantime, there was still the possibility of looking into Course Court in the early 2000s of that timeline of that Earth. But instead, whatever nebulous downtime activities with all of our friends in chat decided that the better option was the chance to go to the TVU once again, a place not seen since Third Time's the Charm, to look into a program called Meet the Plains. So, with all that in mind, we're going to go ahead and start today's game. Am I forgetting anything, any key information that anyone from last week wants to say, or questions that Dominic or DJ3 have? Basically, we said that DJ3 and we said this one, still stunned. We said, her sword's still there, she's fine. We said that DJ3 and Nova were still practicing with their new equipment. Dominic was passed out from drinking space liquor. So it was a classic Philly and Corinna Asha mess around. That's guys out there, that's what we call a New Girl reference. If you haven't watched the show New Girl,
you should,
but I'm kind of honestly I'm a little surprised if you haven't watched it. I feel like the overlap of people who've watched
it's not Suits, Philip.
But you see, but that's what I'm saying. I don't think the overlap of people who watch Suits and watch our channel is that intense. I'm saying for whatever reason, I think a lot of my players have watched New Girl. That's all I'm saying. Not everyone. I'm just saying it's a large overlap. So, with all that in mind, we will begin Chapter 2 of the Dreamlands. Oh, wait. Oh, no, I don't do that. Okay, cool. I was about to say, I don't put the title in the Twitch name, do I? No, I don't. I just put it in the recap. Guys, don't worry about me. Everything's fine. The tie is cutting off circulation to my blurg. I hope it's not an important porn of my blurg.
Question.
Yeah.
Were TVs invented in the Gray in the Dark universe?
They were invented, but they were not largely in use.
Got it. Okay.
They existed.
We've seen movies, for sure.
Yeah, definitely seen movies.
Okay, got it.
It's a little movie. Yeah, I mean, you watched Michael the Moose cartoon.
course.
Michael,
Yeah.
Michael Moose? Michael Moose.
I grew up on Michael
Oh.
Moose.
Yeah, Michael Moose. There was guys, we're not here to talk about how great Gray in the Dark was, but there was a really good episode of Gray in the Dark where they were like basically like blackmailing people at like movie studios in like the post-war of their city, and it was really fun. And KJ went and like just like blackmailing, like it was real like Roger Rabbit, you know, like cartoons talking. It was delightful. It was good times. So,
Do we need to do luck?
you know what? We do need to do luck. What a good thing for
You're
you to say
only
right now.
asking because of your fucking. You don't
Oh,
even
what?
actually care.
You should have heard how mad she was about it last week when you weren't even here. It was great.
I mean, I
I'm
kind of
literally-
forgot about it. You know, it'd been
Stop
a week.
fucking talking. I got 2 2s and 2 7s.
2 2s and 2 7s. Congratulations, you have 4 luck dice today.
One pair.
1 pair, 4 luck dice for the day.
Well, then when KJ have 5.
No, because it's degree.
Oh, it's degree. Okay.
Like if you have two pair, it's like
Doesn't
cool.
matter.
Congratulations.
Gotcha.
Which one
You know
you want
what?
to use for this thing?
The answer is no, because I'm not a spoiled little brat that just gets things for asking or whatever.
I don't understand what your problem is here, KJ. DJ3 is clearly the trust fund kid of the group. Like it's very apparent.
Ah,
Fine. He'll be fine.
just been really good at hockey.
No matches.
Which is such a cheap sport to get into.
Yeah,
You know,
it's the most accessible of sports. They say hockey and soccer. That's
Yep.
how.
all you need is a net, a lot of padding, a stick, a puck, and ice.
Dominic, you have 3 luck today. Corinna, how did you roll? DJ3, how'd you roll, by the way?
No matches.
You still get 4. Everything works out.
Everything is still awesome.
You're muted, Lauren. What'd you say? No matches. You have 3 for the day, then. Very good. So we will begin with, and this game, unlike Lost Lore Academia, it's not kind of like 1-to-1 downtime. You know, it's perhaps the next day, or even hours later that we sort of resume. So, we'll say that Henry Lovestone blipped out for a while. You guys continued just, existing here. Those of you read Philia and Dominic, Asha and Corinna, unfamiliar with all of these characters kind of wandering around, who I will say that in this direct sunlight, there is a, you can tell who is a character and who is a solid thing that is here. There is they're like 95% opaque kind of a vibe.
Are the Dreamlings here?
There are also some Dreamlings here. A few
Okay.
Dreamlings came along as well. But for the most part, it's the many, many characters.
So the characters are like slightly translucent. I was imagining them as like idealized versions of us, right? They would be us without wrinkles or flaws.
They also are. I mean, honestly, Philia, yours is probably the most direct.
That's fair.
Pretty. There's. I mean, you probably see all sorts of flaws of oh, no detail at all. What a terrible printing. But and that's what yours says when he's calling you a dick. But your various things I'm sure there are degrees of them being sort of
My
more
character?
idealized. There is no dominant character. Actually, Filian, I believe, is the only person who is a character here. Filian is the only player where there is also a character of them present in this world. So, as you guys are sort of, getting your bearings, Corinna, you've had to deal with you've quickly come to learn what these voluptuans are and how they've in a very good-natured and to their credit, not pushy way, you've been solicited for activities with various of these hypersexually charged, basically just like perpetual murder victims. That's what your understanding of what the
Well, I did work in several taverns.
yeah,
so
you're
I encountered.
but their
things like
vibe
that.
is strange. Asha, you have probably I mean, obviously everybody can be interested in whichever things they are and stuff. Asha, you've probably been particularly amused. There's this lady named Duchess Contessa who seems like there's some interesting hollow over her, so she looks like she's been hand drawn. But there's this monster called Mr. Forks and Doffer, and they seem pretty cool, and he's furry like you. Oh, and there's a really nice kind of like white furred lady named Susan, and she's very nice to you as well. So so you got a good vibe, and of course there's plenty of droids. You can go to Haldir's. There's your Ewok culture is not represented, but galactic culture is. So you've got some opportunities. Dominic, there are a few figures from your time around. Interesting, Paulette, if you remember.
That bitch.
The singer, the sort of nightclub singer, she's there. Just weirdly, for some reason, they wound up summoning her. Actually, you know what?
She was a performer, I think.
She was a performer.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
Philip is an official idiot. Yes, she was a performer. That is why they summoned her. Other people from your neck of the woods. Oh my God, Dominic, I can't believe I didn't talk to you about this earlier. I guess a lot's been going on. So Bethan Afa, he was one of those shadow elf poets. I think you guys met once or twice. Duchess Contessa is here, so you see your sort of employee. Paulette is here, the Justarian military intelligence agent who gives you bad looks. There's a shadow elf agitator, kind of one of their, like political people trying to bring down capitalism. There is also a dancer from the Sweet Feather Parlor, one of those winged sky elves. One of them is present. But also, I completely buried the lead. You have had to deal with the fact that a character version of Jumpin' Gianna is present as well.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And so she's often like coming over to you and being like, hey, you want to play knife games? Want to see how many times I can do the knife trick?
This is season 10, Jumpin' Gianna, after the writers changed.
Yeah.
And they don't remember the nuance of the character.
I think I remember her nuance pretty well. She was a psychopath, violent psychopath.
She was a psychopath.
Come on, you can hold some potions for me, right? And then maybe later we can mess with some people, right? That was fun. So she's around, but Dominic, if you want to not mess with her, you're certainly able to. Although sort of to your point, I wouldn't say she's a season 10 version, but she is definitely a kind of to what Fillion was alluding to. She is a simplified version. She is a kind of like reduced to her sort of core ideas, as all the characters here are.
Okay.
You guys have spent a little bit of time getting acclimated. But Henry Lovestone sort of returns and says, hello everyone. Sorry. Yes, hello. I was wondering, team, if you would like to, where would you guys like to gather today? Which of the locations would we like to? Should we go back to Haldir's? It's a bit loud in there, but if that is your preferred venue, I'm very happy to go in there with you. But if there's anywhere else you'd like to sort of spend time in, no.
Is there any sort of ley line of power?
Here we're pretty much all on a ley line of power, so it's all pretty good. And yes, DJ3, I know you would love to have a casino. We don't have a casino in the books for you just yet, but definitely keep bothering everyone around it. It's definitely adding to the overall morale and group cohesion that you keep bringing it up.
I found that usually when I bother people for things, I get them. So
that
I just wanted to.
That really doesn't surprise me at all.
Right, Asha?
No, you're right. Yeah, Asha.
Okay, well, perhaps we can.
Asha gets it.
Perhaps we can go over here to.
What about the little attic or little shack? That place was quiet.
The shack? Do you mean the witch house?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yes, so actually, as far as the witch house goes, tell you what, yes.
A witch house? Tell me more.
Let's go and meet in the witch house. That's perfect. We won't go up to the attic. There's a nice dining room on the low floor of it. Yes, let's go meet there, because I actually do need to speak to someone who is there just for a few moments, and then I can. So you guys can just gather there. So you guys all troop over to the witch house. Yes, Corinna?
Oh, I wasn't. She was just aghast at somebody wanting to go to a witch house.
Can Asha have like a? Does Haldir's have like souvenir mugs?
Absolutely. Now, do the Haldir souvenir mugs look like a very like exaggeratedly proportioned Twi'lek woman? They do. But you can
Okay, she has that, and it's filled with like icy alcoholic beverage.
Corinna will say, "Oh, Asha, I don't believe that you can take that from the tavern."
Asha can take it where Asha wants to take it.
Yeah, we
Also,
can cut.
did I like or dislike that space brew that I had last time?
I will leave
That
that.
knocked me out.
I will leave that up to you, or we could roll randomly for it. Tell you what, make a luck roll.
Let's roll.
He was passed out from it, so it depends on how he likes that.
6, 7, 8.
6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's look.
Doesn't do any matches, but
You know what? I'm gonna say because of the 7 being for comedy, I will say that you can't get enough of it.
all right. I fill up my flask with it. Just go. Is it on a tap or something like that? If it's on a tap, I just put my flask under there, fill it up, and then close it up.
Perfect. Haldir's just dancing on the bar, and he's like, "That's fine. I don't even have to restock. It just shows up all the time. I'm the best dancer and bartender ever." Then he
That's
does a backflip.
nice. Don't have to refill your own bar. That's nice. The tap.
So you guys make your way over to the witch house. Henry Lovestone actually kind of like looks around and says, "Yes, go ahead and gather just there in the sort of meeting room here on the first floor. I'll be in just a moment." And then he sort of, upon seeing the fleecing schemester coming to the he says, "Yes, fleecing schemester. No magic at the moment. Word, please." "Hey, yeah, no problem. I'm with you, bro." And they walk outside.
Is it pretty similar to H-word house?
Wait, I'm sorry. What is H-word house?
I can't say the word hag. That's their word.
Oh, right. No, it's not it's no, this is the witch house is something actually from Top Flight. It's kind of just like a haunted mansion, kind of like a think very like Addams Family or Munsters. It's just like it's like an aggressively looking haunted mansion that is in Witch Haven, Connecticut, and they call it the witch house.
Wow. So it's not like the hag we visited back there.
No. So as you guys kind of go in and have a seat, you have a few moments to chat amongst yourselves if you'd like. Otherwise, we can just hand wave that it was just Asha and Dominic loudly slurping, and then Henry Lovestone can come back in. But if you'd like to chat amongst
It
yourselves,
wasn't slurping. There's a straw.
good point. Then it's just Dominic slurping. And I guess we'll say that maybe Nova, and I guess Treason is. You guys are wondering if Treason occasionally.
I'm very
will-
concerned.
Yeah.
Are you sure that wasn't just
I'd say it's an improvement.
Was she
Okay.
ever alive?
Yes. She was one of the most alive women I've ever met.
Treason will go.
Can you-
I'm still alive. I'm just still grieving.
Can you call them alive? They look like mannequins. Can you call mannequins alive?
I've lost a lot. My love and the fact that bats are not birds. In any event, yeah, go ahead, Fillion.
DJ3 is the only sort of resident of these parts. Where are the witches?
Let's see, do we have any witches?
You know what? You do actually have a few characters with the witch tag.
We have
I've
some
spent-
witches.
I've spent many a night in a witch's house before, and this does not look like the same thing.
You know what?
Krigig can talk to you. Moresteel can talk to you about witch stuff. But actually, and then sort of a guy named Zelyaga, a character named Zelyaga could. He's a witch knight, so he's like, it's gonna be pretty different vibe. But Narnabond Marm could.
What? I want to pull off Philion's hand, see if he's still okay.
I mean, ask.
Does it still do, the little claw thing, despite being
The claw never seems to move. Even when he picks stuff up, he just kind of.
Yeah, it just sort of snaps in.
Yeah, you put it back on and then he splits apart. But yeah, you can See, Fillion is with the old way, where there are these really short studs. They've now increased it so the kind of gown, the gown dress skirt bottoms have a longer stud that plugs in. But these are very fragile.
How does this work?
Best. So yeah, we have a couple of witches, liches.
You have more liches than witches. That's true.
Actually, I may be more interested in speaking with the liches, actually.
They're all probably chasing each other about because they're in the lich love triangle, right?
Yeah. You'll never see all three of them together because they're always keeping the distance from the one they hate while moving towards the one they love.
Nova can tell you more. They're kind of her crew.
Yeah,
well.
that's true. I mean, they're not really ghosts, but I like them okay.
I mean,
What's a lich?
a wizard who has figured it out.
Is that possible for a wizard to figure things out?
I guess on that note, Henry Lovestone will return and say, it seems my ears were burning. So, my friends, I've spoken with the fleecing schemester, which is, well, so far been an interesting experiment. He's... Something about these arcane abominations is, I think, I'm beginning to think more central to what is going on than I originally had, and as such, it may at some point behoove us to look into them a bit more, to undertake some mission sort of probing these arcane abominations, which, in fact, today's mission would partly be about. You are going to be sent. I have procured. Oh, good. Well, Treason and Nova. Oh, Nova's still playing with the doll there. Okay, and Treason still right. Well then, how convenient. I have procured 5 invitations for a program, a television program. Are any of you familiar with television? After to you, it would be the HoloNet.
It's a television.
It's a visual radio. Does that help us all, Dominic?
How does that work?
Most of the stuff kind of sucks.
I've heard of teleportation and vision. So is it a image that gets teleported?
Not so much teleported. Tele meaning distance. So yes, it is. In other words, an image that is broadcast, image and sound that are broadcast to various sort of receiver
Through
boxes.
magic.
Well, in a sense, yes. But in a
What
true sense, no.
on
Just
earth
technology.
do you guys do for fun in your home? Oh my! It sounds so boring where you're
Well,
from.
we
You
have.
must be so happy to be here.
Hold
we
on,
have
actually.
books.
Speak of the.
There's a lot of executions, mostly.
Oh dear. Well,
that sounds-
we have those as well, unfortunately. But it we try to fill our lives with drinking. I didn't do much of that, but several people did. Worked in many taverns, and
I mean, I think radio's fine enough. Why do you need the video portion?
radio.
There are people who've been saying the exact
my God.
thing, that exact point for many years, Dominic. In any
Not
event,
Asha.
Oh, not Asha. Well, yes, of course. Oh, and actually, I said I only had 5. I actually have 6. Just kidding. I have 6. I do have 6 spots available here. But in any event, yes. You will be going to a television program that is in something called the TVU. Now, the TVU is a universe, oddly named, it has to be said.
TV is television.
Precisely, yes. Although it is possible, I've never actually looked into the etymology of it. It's possible that TVU doesn't stand for television universe. It might have a completely different meaning, but it seems unlikely. But stranger things have happened. This TVU is a rather notable universe. For DJ3 and Nova, the two of you will have some sort of understanding of what I'm about to speak of. The others, perhaps a bit less. I know that
We're going inside the TV.
Well, sort of. I know that the two of you have done a fair bit of looking into a place called that you refer to as Blood from a Stone. Is that correct? That is the sort of this not quite origin point of Maisie, but where Maisie has great control. I'm going to give you a very brief explanation of the nature of multiverses and multiversity clusters. So, generally speaking, there exists in a multiverse or a universe a single, you can call it a material plane. In Arsha's world, they probably more refer to it as real space. A world where that is to some degree or another bound by the laws of physics, of continuity, sort of an anchor point, a real world, a material world. There are numerous other kinds of realms that will spring from that, and some would say are necessary for the existence of such a thing, whether it's heavens and hells or fairylands and shadow worlds, kind of reflections and pieces, planes of fire and water and air, things of this nature. Many worlds, most universes, most multiverses, only have one material plane. Some, like the Wish World cluster, are notable for, at its height, having more than 12 material planes, all within the same multiverse. There's also some who could debate a world such as Arsha's, which is an entire galaxy that is each planet within this galaxy, its own material world, etc. We don't need to get into all that. Suffice it to say that, generally speaking, any universe you go to has a realm that is solid, has at least one prime material plane or sort of main area of real space. Sometimes they have more, but they always have one. The realm that I refer to as the Dreadlands, even though Dreadlands can exist in almost any multiverse, the Dreadlands proper, where the stories of Blood from a Stone take place, are notable because there is no material plane there. They were conjured off of a demi-plane that was created and have now extended and expanded and sequestered themselves. They have much of the same sort of power signature of a full multiverse, but there is no material plane anchoring it. The whole place is just nightmare, which is why it is, which is why Maisie seems to be gaining so much power so quickly. Where you're going today, the TVU has something in common with the Dreadlands. It is a realm that also has no material plane. The TVU,
Why?
well, that is not a question I'm going to ask you to try and answer because I can't really wrap my head around it either. The TVU is it is a more conceptual place. So it's sort of more thought and idea given shape, given structure, given very strict and at times formulaic structure. Wenha is an arcane abomination, as Nova and DJ3 have deduced. Wenha is, of course, in charge of, or is a deity on the Wish World cluster, and she has largely shaped it. Whereas sometimes these arcane abominations... you met one, Dominic. His name was Count... I think he goes by Count Hardboiled, although Count Harsboelder is also a sort of his real name. In any
What, the
event,
gremlin?
Indeed, yes. So these entities they have a degree of reality shaping power. Sometimes it is deific in nature, like Wenha. Sometimes it is even more absolute than that. And the TVU is a place where, like Wishworld, the Wishworld cluster, the arcane abomination at the center of it has an undue impact on what happens there. He is both the... Consider him, for those of you familiar with television, as the combination actor, director, network executive, and viewer of this domain that is based entirely around television. So, you're going to be a guest on a program there, a program that discusses matters of multiversal import. You're going to be asked various questions. I urge you to simply answer the questions and try to get the vibe of the show, and hope that perhaps other guests on the show will have some information that is useful to return to me. However, if you encounter any arcane abominations, or there are conversations about arcane abominations there, pay careful attention and try to tease out as much information as possible. In addition, any information you find about what I believe is the subject of today's show, our dear friend Maisie will of course be notable for our so-called secondary, our secondary task of making sure her power is sort of thwarted where it is growing unduly strong. I know that I've given you a lot of information, and I know that information is not necessarily the reason all of you are here to do such things, but does anyone have any questions about what I've explained?
Is it a game show?
It is not a game show, it is more a sort of talk news interview show. Yes, Dominic.
Can you say that again with different words? Because I didn't understand a damn thing you said.
Oh, well, Dominic, I suppose we'll learn as we go, because I, too, did not understand very much of that.
Keep your... Understood. Did anyone understand anything I just said?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yes, I have withstood many an interrogation. What is the torture devices they'll be using for this one?
Ad breaks. So, but no, that is a, it is not
What
really
do they
answering your question.
break?
No, they break for the ads. They don't.
Barrett.
Is
Who
it
do
like
I punch?
Jerry Springer?
Do I punch someone here?
You
So
don't.
it's
I mean, if
dark
it's like
magic.
Jerry Springer.
Please don't
Bad.
punch anyone at the program, either behind the scenes or on camera. That would be appreciated.
Oh,
So,
man.
are you all ready? Corinna?
Yes.
You still have the dream journal, do you not?
I do.
Well, I'm sure it is in your very capable hands. You know how to return when you're ready. That being said, I am curious what kind of dream you might walk your way into when heading in this direction. So,
Maybe we see another naked person.
well, you very well might, although, as this is the TVU, that would only be on the pay TVU. That would only be on the cable TVU. Would not be on the
I
terrestrial
hope
one.
not. It was so round, squishy,
Indeed.
horrifying.
I will, I suppose that Treason will be staying here. There we go. But for the
He's
rest
very
of you,
good at holding down the fort.
Indeed, yes, Treason is. You can always trust Treason to be right where you left her. With that, if you all are going to head on your way, the good news is this place, no one needs to change a thing. You may all, it's much more come as you are sort of realm, unlike the last one where we needed to dress you up a bit. So, go have fun. Don't say anything too embarrassing, or do. There's really no consequence on this one, honestly.
Oh, let's try not to.
Just
I
No
would just like to.
consequence?
just try to learn what you can.
There are always.
Well, there are
consequences.
always consequences. I suppose I should not. You know what? I shouldn't have said that. Let's
Already heard it.
Yes, so you did. DJ3. He kind of considers erasing your memory, and then he doesn't. He's like, it's fine. Just don't do anything troubling. It's a bad precedent to set. So good luck to you all. And he'll sort of kind of nod. and-
Asha will give her souvenir cup to Wednesday to clean and put back in her quarters while she does this.
Yes, miss. It's a most shapely figure, miss. My body is a line, and this one is very round, miss.
Oh,
I named her Tootsie.
Tootsie, miss.
Yes.
Would you like a bon, miss?
Okay, thank you.
Of course. Yes, Corinna, is there something I can help you with, miss?
oh, I'm just confused. Taverns let you take your cups with you.
This is a souvenir cup, miss.
To commemorate going to a bar.
Commemorate the Asha Awesome.
To commemorate
Oh,
the Asha
okay,
awesome,
well-
miss. Yes, miss.
Congratulations, Asha. Very proud of
you.
you for being awesome.
Does anyone
Thank
else
you.
have any dishware they'd like me to wash?
You got some laundry.
Of course, sir. At once, sir. Wednesday will.
Corinna
serve.
will just turn and start walking.
So, if you guys walk, because Corinna and Filian and Asha have actually done this before, this will be the first time for Dominic, DJ3, and Nova. As you guys sort of, basically you simply start walking away from the park, and before you know it, kind of as soon as you stop actively paying attention, the terrain begins to shift ever so slightly, and shift more and more. And very soon,
All right.
Voluptua.
No, not Voluptua. You guys actually, you find yourselves walking on terrain that is instantly recognizable to Dominic, as you are walking on tuned terrain.
So I was about to say, all right, so where's the car we're taking over into? What the hell?
And you're walking on it's like a very, like, it's just some real, like, Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote, like American Southwest like desert scape that you guys are walking through.
Back home? Huh.
What an interesting dream.
Where is this?
What?
This is
This is a dream.
Toonland?
Is it? Well, it must be a dream of someone from Toonland. Then, we're about to enter a dream, and we may encounter a person or a creature, and Henry said not to disturb them. We are not to interrupt this dream. DJ, are you looking at me? We are not to interrupt this dream. We must go through.
You can laugh, but not very loud.
Yes.
I'll
DJ, do you hear me?
tell you what. Don't mess around with tunes. They're a menace. Except for Duchess, she's fine because she's my best employee.
Why? Why did
She's a
everything
menace,
look-
but she's my best employee.
She's a
everything
loose cannon,
looks
but she
so
gets the
flat.
job done.
Indeed, yes. The ground feels flat. Like the distant. You almost feel like you could reach out and like touch the distant mountains, kind of, if you wanted to. But as you guys,
I don't.
as you guys walk on, does anybody have a 5 or higher in listen?
No.
Understood.
No, I never got a bionic ear.
So- then, what about
Could have given you one.
what about a 4 or higher in listen? Anybody got a 4 in listen?
The 3.
I got 2.
Let's see.
Mine's just 3.
Oh,
I have a
Nova,
question.
actually,
Dylan?
Nova, you have a 4 in listen. So, Nova, you hear this first as you guys are just walking. You hear this high-pitched, distant overhead. It won't show up on the mic for you guys, but it's like a high-pitched whistling noise.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So you hear that first, and if you look up Nova, you will see that there is a sort of like a dark shape kind of falling and getting larger in the sky over you.
I don't like where we're at. Can we go back?
No, but we can go forward. Let's continue on.
going
Now,
on?
at this point, anyone who has a 3 in listen or higher also hears this.
I hear it. Oh no.
But if you guys look up, you do see that there is
That
something
better
sort
not
of
be
falling
an anvil.
very
Is it
loud. And
I'm a 4 in luck.
Familiar.
eventually now all of you can sort of see and hear that this massive shadow is sort of spreading out over all of you, and suddenly it's falling. Does anybody want to do anything before it
Do
sort
we
of
have
impacts where
power
you are?
here?
Yeah, you can do
Like,
it.
would I have?
Sure.
Can
you
I
do anything you want.
summon like a dome of
Oh,
wind?
you want to do your shield? You want to do your shield?
Yeah. Yes.
Perfect. You could spend 3 power to create a science sorcery shield field around all of you.
Did I gain power back?
Yeah, everyone's at full power here.
Oh, okay. So I will spend 3.
Okay.
I was about to just run, but
Yeah.
then probably the ball of magic came
Yeah,
in
she
front
kind
of me.
of she does it. So, Corinna, go ahead and roll for that. Let's see how well you do your science sorcery. You get 4 dice on this roll.
Thought you said no touching.
Not touching anything.
mean,
2
like-
6s.
With 2 6s, which is, I'll say it's a mystery what's going on, so we'll say that's an especially appropriate one, as you're like, what is happening? You guys, you put out this shield, and something does land atop you, kind of blacking things out. It's like you were sort of just suddenly in a dark void. As you look outside of the little shield, however, you'll see that there are 2 cartoon figures. One is a dog, and the other is an elk, but they're both anthropomorphized, and they both have hammers, and they both keep hitting each other on the head with their hammers. And every time the dog hits the elk on the head, the elk goes, why yada, and then the elk hits the dog on the head, the dog goes, hey, I'm gonna get you for that, why yada, hey, I'm gonna get you for that, why yada, hey, I'm gonna get you for that. It just goes on and on and on.
How come you can stop things from falling, but Asha can't point and laugh at naked guy?
Well, because we would have been crushed. Let's go. Can I like push? Did an anvil land on us, or was it those guys?
Something landed, but now you're just in a black void, and there's just 2 cartoons hitting each other on the head.
So is my shield holding anything?
It's holding its shape.
Can I? Ugh.
Are we in a
Does
bubble?
it feel heavy? Like, if it is it pushing against my magic?
If you sort of push out, if you kind of extend it, it seems to feel no resistance.
Okay, I'll.
So you broke it.
You just do that, and sure enough, Corinna and Filian and Asha, you guys can feel that slight pull sort of away from this action, out of the dream that you're currently standing in.
Okay, let's go.
I want to see how this ends.
Oh, I'll get you for that.
It's
Why, Ayana?
seems
Oh,
as if
I'll get
they'll
you for
do
that.
this in perpetuity.
Why,
But I-
Ayana? Oh, I'll get you for that. Why, Ayana?
The writer in this one isn't really good. He just has the same joke over and over.
You guys walk out of this dream and suddenly find yourselves in what looks like a break room, where there is a young there's a young man in his 20s wearing kind of like a jacket. He has like a radio in his ear. He's got a walkie-talkie on his side. He's like half asleep on a couch. There's a TV next to him playing a cartoon in which a dog and an elk are chasing each other, although they're not just hitting themselves in the head. They're like doing stuff all through like a deserty landscape like that. In any case, you can let this person whose dreams you just walked out of continue sleeping if you'd like.
Sorry, just to clarify, before they should stay asleep, right? Like, we should not be disturbing them. Per
You're,
the
you're,
instruct-
yeah, you typically don't disturb the sleeping person whose dream you entered through. You can.
Okay.
typically you
no,
don't.
no.
Oh, this is Inception, huh? Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
no. Let's not wake him. Let's go.
Is he supposed to be working?
No, he's not. No. We are supposed to be
I mean,
working.
Corinna,
On the
make a
task
Corinna. Actually, anyone present, please make a detect vibe roll under your will. Anyone who'd like to can do a detect vibe.
No match.
2 sevens.
Two
Two
sevens.
sevens.
No match.
Understood. Oh, that's especially rough that Corinna doesn't have a match, because this is a rough case in which. So who had matches?
I did.
DJ and Dominic. You two 100% know that this person is supposed to be working. This is someone who's fallen asleep at the job.
I'm not his boss, so I don't care. Leave him be.
In any
Long
case,
begin.
yeah, you guys are just like in a break room. Suddenly, it's kind of crowded with all of you in there. Although some of you are pretty small, so it's not that crowded. There's like a hallway.
I'm just
outside.
wondering, is Filian just bouncing along besides us at keeping
Filian is
pace?
often riding either on a shoulder or on Skoo, Asha's droid.
Oh, okay.
Typically.
Goo has been my normal.
My normal steed.
Your mount.
Yup, nub.
Okay.
So yeah, do you guys want to stay in this? You want to wake this person up, or you want to leave the room?
Leave the
That's
room.
not.
I'll wake him up as we leave.
DJ3, you as basically you guys all sneak out, and DJ3 they're shaking this guy, and he goes, "I'm awake. What?" And then he kind of looks up and says, "Oh, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Are you the guest for the day? I'm so sorry. I was supposed to meet you guys. Hi, sorry about that. I'm Justin. Hey, sorry. Oh God. Oh man, apologies. I was just taking a Anyway, hi. He grabs like a clipboard. Okay. So yeah, I know that we had some new arrivals here. Do I have Nova? Is Nova here?
Oh,
Nova? None of you are Nova. Are you guys?
I don't know a Nova, but
Oh, okay.
why are you looking for her?
Nova Borealis. She's a guest on the show today. Are you guys guests on the show, or are you
Oh.
deliveries?
Yeah. We're talent.
Yes.
What,
Yes.
what's your name? Somebody say a name.
DJ3.
Say, is there a?
Doug.
Okay, yes, you're Doug Jolly the third. Yes, okay, gotcha here. Yes. Okay, so but none of you are Nova Borealis.
Well,
Look at Nova.
I'm like kind of camera shy, so
Oh, okay. Do you want us to blur your face?
maybe.
Okay. One face blur. God, guys in graphics are gonna love that. Is there an Asha?
Asha, Asha.
Asha. Sorry, Asha. Okay.
Is this a radio show of some sort?
Well, it is. We do actually simulcast on the radio, but it's mainly for TV. Dominic? Do we have a Dominic?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And Corinna?
Yes.
Hi, Corinna. Great to see you.
Hi.
And then, oh my god, is it is Filian here by any chance?
Yeah, me.
Wait, who said that?
Yeah.
Who said that?
On the metal steed.
This
Yeah.
mannequin right here.
Oh my god. This is Justin for Johnny. Do we get the macro lenses out? Okay, we got a small guest. Get the macro lenses. Okay. Okay. Copy. Yes. Okay. Hi. So I'm Justin. I'm the PA in charge of you guys. Let me. You know what? Let's get you guys to makeup. Because we're gonna be going on, and there's 6 of you.
And I believe we had snacks and refreshments planned.
Absolutely. I'll bring. Coffee, bottled water, coffee, tea, bottled water.
Yes.
All 3.
Yes.
Okay, hey, whatever talent wants. Okay, this way, everyone, this way. And Justin starts leading you guys down this like hallway, where various other individuals are walking, and you see sort of people walking. But then there's a guy like in there's a guy kind of in he's just like in shirt sleeves, and he looks real like rolled up sleeves and looks kind of tired. He's a little older. He sort of steps out, and Justin says, Mr. Loeb, these are the guests for today. And Mr. Loeb says, "Oh, great! Hi, I'm Kim Loeb. Nice to meet you guys. I'm the head producer here."
Hey,
Of what?
Yes.
Who said that?
Hey, me.
Hey, we need macro lenses today. You hear me? We need macros. A real little one. Good to see you there. Absolutely. Has Justin offered you guys water, coffee, tea yet?
Yes.
Yes, all
All,
3.
all 3.
Perfect. Okay, yeah.
He's
Get him.
getting it.
Understood. Well, listen. We're so happy to have you guys on the show. Wait, that means there's 6 of you.
What's wrong with 6?
Oh no, it's just that's the okay.
yeah,
So
5.5.
I thought we had no. We don't discriminate against smaller statured creatures here. That's fine. Okay. Hey, Justin, and he leans in. Anybody may make a listen roll to try to hear what he says.
Sure. 1 match. 2.
2 6s.
All right. Dominic and DJ3, apparently, or anybody else who heard anything, you hear Kim Loeb lean into Justin and say, "Bump the Reverend."
No.
And Justin goes, "Copy that, sir. All right, let's get you guys into makeup." And
I'll sit it out.
So basically, they move you guys sort of down this hall. There's several makeup chairs set up in front of mirrors. There is a man there in kind of like he's wearing he's not wearing even like a reverend's collar, but you can tell that he's a religious kind of person. DJ3 and Dominic especially. He's just kind of like a very kind of like telegenic looking guy. And as you guys are brought in, there's a makeup artist, hair and makeup. Her name is Christine. She just says, "Oh, wow. So we have like a lot of different, oh my God, I'm going to need," she looks at Dominic and Corinna and Asha and says, "Okay, I'm going to need another palette. Hold on 1 second." And she's like, "Where's the SFX makeup? I got to okay." She begins to like bring it to, match some non-traditional shades. But she kind of just tells you all to sit down.
Will the skin tone matter? Won't it just be in black and white in the movies?
She pauses and says, "What?"
No, it's color.
"Yeah, we broadcast in color for, okay. Everyone just have a seat. I'll be right to you all real quick. Don't worry. It's just a quick touch up. It's not full glam or anything. Just gotta get some powder for everyone." And she kind of says, maybe there's some toner in the copier actually. And she kind of walks off. The Justin, DJ3 and Dominic probably especially noticed, but Justin kind of goes over to this guy and says, "Reverend Tarmac, if you would, I just need to speak to you for a moment." And the Reverend Tarmac goes, "That's fine, as long as I can get my message out." "Yes, absolutely, sir. Just this way." He leaves.
All right. I'm gonna lean into Asha a little bit. Okay, you're the most technologically advanced person here. I can tell.
Yes.
So, are movies in color now? I know color movies exist in animated things, but not in live action ones.
Yes.
Oh. Okay. That's
And sometimes they come out TV. They can't hurt you, but they go woo 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 woo, and it's like they're there in room.
Okay, one technological advancement at a time because this is too much for me.
She's trying to
Okay.
explain hologram. I'll say that Nova, with your good hearing, and perhaps, and actually Dominic, since you're talking to Asha, DJ3, you may just be sort of listening to this. You hear down the hallway someone saying, "You can't keep bumping me from this show. I have important points to make. Well, can I at least purchase some more ad time?" And you hear someone like, "Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we'd love for you to do that." Well, good. I have a lot to say. The ads today, because people need to know what's going on. So in any case, Christine comes back and just starts, kind of doing makeup to everyone. For the most part, she's just kind of putting powder on to make people not too shiny. Just kind of make this is not glam makeup. This is like you're about to be blasted with lights. So your sort of stuff. For Corinna and Dominic, however, Asha, honestly, being a creature of fur, it's pretty chill.
Asha, beautiful.
For Corinna and Dominic, kind of like to get powder that will show up, sort of will get rid of the shine on your sort of different skin tones. Dominic, she can maybe use a more sort of normal thing, but for Corinna, she's kind of like mixing together, kind of like trying to like find some real purple eyeshadow and just mix that with something, but she eventually kind of gets you, and she's just brushing your face like this, like.
Oh.
And what about our guy here? Filian.
She says, "Oh, yes, absolutely." And she pulls out a Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol. And just...
My face! My face! Oh, wait. Okay, this is nice. Continue, please.
Filian, you've never felt so clean. Okay, perfect. Okay, and basically the PA comes back in and kind of says, "All right, so we're going to be going live very soon. Just make sure you guys have all seen Meet the Plains, of course, so you guys know the format. It's just
No.
wait, you all know each other, don't you?
Yes.
No.
Okay, well let's
Kind of.
play that down. Go ahead and argue with each other. I guess some of you are any of you from the same plane as each other?
No.
No.
Okay. Oh, that if I was gonna guess any two, it would have. Yeah. Okay. So you two, will say that you're both from the same plane. Obviously, the rest of you will kind of play down the fact that you all know one another. So please feel free to argue. Try not to interrupt. And obviously, when our host starts talking, he'll kind of guide you through everything. But we'll just really hope that you guys can, just let's have a lively debate. And I know you're all experts in Maisie, so this will go perfect.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Spirits.
Who, is there anybody else on the show with us?
Well, no, the Reverend was going to be, but we've bumped him since there's 6 of you. So, all right, this way, please. Let's get you guys in front of the camera, and you guys move out, and you see that there is basically what's behind Pierce as like a backdrop on this very kind of like TV studio set. 3 of you will be on one side. I'm gonna say that it will be Nova, DJ3, and
Roll the D4. We'll see.
It will be Nova, DJ3, and Asha on one side, with Corinna, Filian, and Dominic on the other. Filian, you are kind of this small thing, but there is a dedicated camera that is has a massive lens on it that is really close to you.
All right, before we
Giant
get
boom
seated,
mic.
There's a crew guy just cursing from the camera department, just setting it up, being like, "Where is the okay. Hold on, you guys didn't say we needed a serious macro lens," and he just rushes off to go get a more intense one. He's like,
All
"I thought
right,
it was
well,
gonna be a gnome, not a." Hold on, 1 second.
I have
Well, they're still
withstood
setting up.
interrogations under a firing squad before.
What? Yeah, that's great. Say that on the show. Oh man, they're gonna love that. You notice that at the center of the table though is a spot for a sort of someone, but they're not there yet. So they're pulling out stuff. Was somebody asking a question while that shenanigans was going on? Sorry.
all right. Who the hell is Maisie? I say to Corinna and Filian.
Corinna's only heard of Maisie in passing, right?
Yeah, only from what most of you know nothing about Maisie. That's what makes this a comedy.
I have no idea.
That's she's my friend. She's a really cute doll. Sometimes she's a little evil, but I
She's a
still
goddamn mime conspirator.
An
So-
evil doll.
So mannequin is what you're talking about.
But she's like nice to me. She braids my hair.
Did she take?
And what shape does she braid it into? Never mind. I'm not there to say that. But yeah.
Did she perhaps take color from a world like some mannequins I know of? 2 of them, to be precise.
I mean, she was entirely purple.
Is she an abomination?
60 seconds to air! 60 seconds! So is their kind of position.
I would call her an abomination. At least the mime was.
Hey,
There was a mime version of you?
No. No, there's nothing like that.
But like
There's
a little.
There's only one of those.
okay, so Nova.
It was my size, yes.
30 seconds to air!
Nova, you
Where's the
are
host?
the
Where's the
expert.
host? And Justin's like, I've got eyes on the host. He's coming right now. And you guys are sort of getting in position.
No, you're going to have to take the lead. Do you understand?
But all this TV stuff's like makes me really nervous. And...
Oh, I know,
Asha
but
got this. It's okay. Asha got this.
well, she must talk about Maisie. And
Okay, let's get on with it, everybody. Here we go. Okay, wonderful, wonderful.
Oh my god.
Dr. Charm, in a suit with glasses, gets into the thing.
Okay, great. Here we go. Oh, hi everyone.
Oh.
Sorry I didn't get to meet you earlier.
So-
I was busy filming something else. A very busy day here. Okay. I got my cue cards here. Yep. It's great to have you all here. I'm so excited to learn about you guys and everything you have to do on whatever our topic today is.
And we're live in 5, 4, 3, 2.
live pain.
And then suddenly the music starts playing where it's like, and it's just the most epic theme song you've ever heard for a political show. And after this is over, everyone needs to go listen to the theme song to meet the press because it sounds like a Star Wars march because it is a march written by John Williams. So basically the music starts going like bum 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 bada bum bada bum 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 bada bum bada bum 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 bada bum bada bum bada bum bada bum bada 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 bum 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 bada bada bum 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 bada 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 bum. And you guys see that on there's like a TV monitor in front of you. So Dominic, you're sort of seeing TV in this situation for the first time. To Asha, you're like, wow, what a terrible flat hollow. But as this is playing, you're just seeing like all these icons about Meet the Plains, and on this very set, various other random people here sitting, talking to Dr. Charm in the middle of all of this, as Dr. Charm's kind of grilling people, and you hear an announcer going, "Welcome to Meet the Plains. If it's Sunday, it's Meet the Plains." And then Dr. Charm is cued, and he goes,
Welcome to Meet the Plains, everyone. I'm your host, Dr. Charm, and today I am joined by a panel of experts on a subject that is gripping the whole multiverse. That subject is the rise of a new master mage named Maisie. Joining me is Corinna from the realm of Tinnerval.
Hello.
Oh, you can talk to me. You're not even waving at the cameras, which would make sense. Yeah, you can it's fine. We're just here to have a conversation. As you can tell, Corinna is from a pre-industrial magical world, so she's not familiar with television. Also joining us is Dominic.
Television doesn't mean we're
Dominic, he sees
I
the
mean, kind
TV
of.
screens, and he gets into the most casual thing ever. Like he's on TV, he's like, "Hello."
Oh, a cool customer. We also have coming from a realm called, sorry, I forgot what I called this one. Hold on. Yes, coming from a realm called the Brickverse, we have Filian.
Like your hat. It reminds me of one I had as a child.
Oh, thanks. It has a glowing star on top. Yep, that's what it's got. Okay. Very cool. Well, always nice to have another mage on, especially an expert on Maisie. The master mage everyone's talking about. Also joining the program, we have Asha.
Hello, Dr. Charm.
Hello, Asha. It's nice to see someone who's an appropriate height. No offense to the talls and the smalls, but where we're at, we got it. All right.
No, yes, we are perfect. Yes.
And then, lastly, we have a pair of individuals from Earth 66023C. Please welcome Doug Jolly III and Nova. Oh dear.
Hey, yeah.
Hi. Oh,
Pleasure
hello.
to be here.
Doug Jolly III and Nova.
I liked your show.
Oh, my show. Oh, which one? First Do No Charm, my medical thriller where I'm also a detective?
No, I didn't see that one.
Oh, you gotta see that one. It's really good. I'll get you a DVD box set.
No, whatever one the Erasmus guy was in.
Oh, third time's
We
the
met him,
charm.
yeah.
Oh, thank you so much. Always nice to meet a fan. Yeah, that's a great show. Yep, totally makes sense and everything about it's normal. Yes, sirree.
Yep, everyone was in the right place
Ah.
the whole time.
Oh, man. Where were you when the critics were coming out for that one? Okay, so let's get down to business on the subject of our discussion for the day. Everyone by now knows that Maisie is the new scourge of the multiverse. A doll created in the Superstar Comics universe, who then took over the Dreamlands universe, created in fact, and is now proliferating all across the multiverse. So, this panel of experts, who clearly represent many different realms and regions, what are our thoughts on Maisie? I'll go to Corinna first.
Oh.
Well, I wouldn't want to say something that you already know, so why don't you tell me what you suspect?
Oh, interesting. Ooh, ask a question. Reverse onto the questioner. Well, my suspicion about Maisie is that ever since a certain universe has been experimenting with new powers and summoning methods, Maisie has grown exponentially more strong. That is you. I was about to do a big gotcha moment, but you just beat me to it. All right, DJ3, let's get into it. So, why did you guys empower Maisie to such a degree that she's now proliferating in all universes?
She seemed nice.
Oh, well, that's not what they're saying in the Wish World cluster.
She was like really cute and small, and she said she wanted to be my friend.
Oh, so you like cute?
She's a monster.
Oh, a rebuttal. So, let's punch in on the, and kind of we go to the punched in angle of Philion. Yes, please. So these people from their one universe where they were playing around with Maisie and other characters, they think that she's cute and nice.
We were experimenting and learning.
You've had your turn, sir.
It was science.
Yield your time to the gentleman from the Brickverse. Yes, Philion, please. And again, everyone who tuned in hoping that this was actor Nathan Philion, we do apologize. So, Philion, please, tell us about how Maisie is a monster.
Nathan, inconsequential. Well, I don't know that I would call her a master mage. She seemed to only have mastery of mimes, but the mime was terrifying.
The Chiron at the bottom turns from Maisie, master mage or master mime, question mark.
Oh, a terrifying mime. Please, that's what we're gonna tee everyone up from right after this ad break. We'll be back with more Meet the Planes very soon. And the red lights go off on the camera, and Dr. Trump goes, guys, this has been great so far. You're already fighting. Ooh, this is wonderful. Where's my soda? Oh, thanks.
In any case,
I turned to DJ3.
Yeah.
I turned to DJ3 Nova. You set that thing off? I don't even know who Maisie is, but it's your fault, really?
Set nothing off.
Oh, like, it wasn't on purpose, and like, Maisie was being nice to me.
Huh.
Gave life to a whole universe. It's kind of,
I mean, to be fair, we started a world war.
All we did was improve and save our world.
All I did was get halfway back to finding my own identity as a princess and saving a human.
At this point, I will say that Dominic...
I should just have a good time.
I will say that Dominic and DJ3 especially, but all of you can notice that the monitor, which is currently playing the ads live, which is not usually how it works, but in the TVU it is, you do notice that the ad in question shows that man who was bumped from the program. You can't hear what he's saying, but he is on screen just like yelling right into the camera and looking really intense. And then it's something about skateboards. Yeah.
So, do you have a brother, Dr. Charm?
What? A brother? Oh, no brothers, just various cousins. Yep.
Little munchkin like you back from where we came.
Oh, really? Which one of my cousins do you know?
Schemester?
Wait, the Fleecing Schemester? Oh, but he's trapped in the Dreamlands.
Smokes a cigar, drinks a beer.
Oh no, that's him for sure.
Hates magic.
Yep. He and I we actually I think we get along. I think we're basically best friends, but that's not how he says it.
Doesn't share the beer.
Oh yeah, he doesn't share his beer, believe me. One time I turned all of his beer into milk, and I've never seen someone get so mad. And we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Meet the Plains.
Hello.
Oh, did you want to greet the audience again, Corinna? Do you have something to say? Please. All cameras on Corinna. She's going to talk about Maisie.
I
This is a
apologize.
royal
No.
decree,
I'm just not
princess.
accustomed to
Wait.
the
Breaking news. Corinna is a princess. Even though it's a secret on her world, I have just learned from an exclusive source, namely another member of our panel, that Corinna is a princess. She's a lost princess of the Mystrios. Yes. Corinna, please tell the Grateful Plains all about your princessery.
No, thank you.
Understood. Now, Corinna, tell us all about Maisie.
Well, what is there to say about such a creature? Aside
She's
from
purple. She's entirely purple.
she's purple.
She's entirely purple. Interesting. That's funny, Filian, that you say that. Wouldn't you be
Oh, I didn't
surprised to
say
know
that.
that? And at this point, they bring up an image which, well, entirely purple, huh? Then why is this what Maisie looks like? Not entirely purple to me, only predominantly purple.
And
I
the red
don't know
hair.
who that is.
That's Maisie.
Asha will it's like one long desk, right?
Yeah.
Asha will get up on top of the desk and walk over to Filian, and she'll grab him and say, Asha, tired of your lies! Always lying about my dear friend Maisie, always lying, and she's just kind of shaking him violently.
Hold on, we don't permit violence between our guests. Please, let's show a little bit more decorum. Asha, that being said, go ahead and make a lift roll.
Really?
Well, if you'd rather do a, I thought that was
No,
a-
but I mean, to lift Filian, I need to do a lift roll.
It's more a shake roll, but since I don't have that, I'm calling
Okay.
lift the best.
No matches.
So basically, you're sort of shaking him slightly, but Filian just kind of like is unaffected by the shaking.
Usha, I
Yeah.
thought we were cool, man.
Asha will whisper, they said to fight, so I fight.
Okay. Sure, I understand.
Please, let's have a bit of decorum. And by all means, everyone at home, we apologize for this incredible outburst on our set, which absolutely no one loves watching when things go off the rails and everything gets
Goddamn bear, I knew you'd turn on me.
yes, oh, get that. And you hear a camera guy muttering like, I need a better macro lens. Anyway, please, some decorum. Please, back to your sides. Thank you. Now,
Yes, we must all conduct ourselves with class and grace.
indeed, Dominic. What do you think about the Maisie problem? Has Maisie shown up in the Grenadine universe yet?
Hell's the Grenadine universe.
Your universe.
Anyway,
the one that used to be all black and white, but is now color, but it's still designated as black and white.
Oh, that's not what we call it.
Oh, what do you call it?
Wait, you had black and white, and now you have color?
Yeah.
How you do that?
Ask the mages. The mages knew how to do it. They did it. I didn't do anything. I just punched a few people and they just got color back. Not my
Chiron
fault.
at the bottom says, I just punched a few people. Dominic.
Wait, so he took the color? I'll point to Dr.
I
Charm.
didn't take your color.
No, Dr. Charm.
My color?
You took his color. You said the mages. You're a maid. Look at
Oh,
your hat.
I'm a mage, but I'm not one of the mages of the Grenadine cluster. However, mages in the Grenadine cluster were rumored to have gotten their color back by stealing it from another cluster, specifically the Startails cluster, where Asha's...
Wait, what?
Yes, that's right. Color disappeared from one universe right when it was restored to another. Coincidence?
Asha's jumping back up on the table.
Just
Get him.
She's like, you stole my color! And she's gonna run over to Dominic.
You know what?
Get him, Asha.
I
Tell you
have
what.
the
No,
full
tell you what.
outstretched arm on Asha's head.
Asha, give me a fight roll. Dominic, give me a fight roll as well.
Okay, hold on. I want to add.
Yeah,
It's
you can
two
add
per
power.
die,
that's fine.
right?
It's 2 per die. Or, yeah, 2
Okay.
power per die.
All right.
2 1s.
2 1s. All right.
2 3s.
2 3s to 2 1s. I'm going to say...
Wait, is DJ3 trying to hold me back? Is that what?
No, I'm trying to encourage
okay.
fight, Jerry, or Dr.
Yeah.
Charm, Dr. Charm.
you. Charm.
I will say that with a I will say that with both of you succeeding at a first degree and neither of you kind of like having the edge of it being your own world, is kind of like, you know, 'cause Dominic, you're not really the most heroic person. Asha, you're not really the most like fantasy person.
Hey.
It is basically, Dominic, you are holding Asha back, but she is like crawling up your arm, so it's less of a like hilarious like big thing holding back small thing, and more of a big thing like trying to like move away as this murder bear who again, they killed so many stormtroopers with nothing but rocks and traps and spears, and then they played their heads like drums. And you know how they got the different pitches of the drums? They left parts of the heads in the drums, in the helmets, and then they ate the rest.
I'm just telling you, that's not the worst war I've been in as well, so it's like, okay. I know, I get you're mad, but hey, Color was gone from my world too. It's all the mage's fault, so therefore, Maisie. She's a master mage, she's stealing color. 100% guaranteed.
That does bring up an interesting question.
Trying to steal color, we generally try to steal lives.
Are you a master mage?
Filian, we mages only color, only lives, speaking on behalf of all mages.
Wait.
Wow.
You're a mannequin and a mage. What's not to say you've stolen color too?
Ooh. What do you say, Filian? Have you ever stolen color?
Well, I mean, maybe. It's not like from a
What?
dyes and inks.
Oh. But that's an interesting point. Could Maisie be
I
behind?
was a poor mage starting out. You need the inks to write in your spell book.
Very true. But this brings up an interesting point. Is the rise of Maisie at all connected to the alterations of color in the color spectrum throughout the multiverse? Absolutely.
I say yes.
Oh, DJ3 has a point. We'll find out more about that right after these messages.
Bum 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 bum, and they're in an ad break.
Guys, oh, this is going great. Asha, please don't physically assault anyone else, but also like, let me rephrase that. Asha, please don't physically assault anyone else on the show. We try to run a classy talk show here.
Asha, understand.
Dr. Charm, did you did you bring us here because we're the most affected by Maisie?
I assume that you were all booked for a good reason. But I'm so glad that there's so many. Well, our booking department clearly booked you.
That's for all VIPs.
Who tells them to bring people onto this talk show?
Did you not want to be on the talk show? It's a very hot ticket to get to talk to me.
No, Asha made for camera. Asha meant to be here.
Oh yeah, Asha definitely. No one's talking about you, Asha.
Yeah, she's got that.
But Corinna, if you.
No one told us. Like, I don't even like him like that.
Oh, but you've been so great. You're the one who said that Maisie was beautiful and your friend. I was gonna spend a lot of time talking to you on our next scene.
What?
Oh, no. Wait, should we blur your face? We can do it. We have the technology.
Wait, have you not been blurring her face for the past 20 minutes?
I thought you said no. Did you want your face blurred? If you said you wanted your face blurred, your face would have been blurred, and we would have made many jokes about it. So we can retroactively call that.
Nah, I think it's funnier if.
You do want your face to be blurred?
It hasn't been.
I'm so camera shy.
Oh, well, yeah. We'll go ahead and start blurring your face in that case. So sorry about that.
Too late.
Can we retroactively blur her face from all future broadcasts?
You hear some tech being like, there's some tech in the back just being like, oh, fucking damn it. Yeah, we can. Hold on. But at this point...
Do some magic.
He says, okay, let's blur her face. Christine?
And Christine runs over, and I keep taking this on and off at the wrong times. The point is, Christine runs over and unscrews a tube of makeup and goes, all right, close your eyes, because you don't want your eyes to blur, okay? And then she just rubs makeup all over her face, and suddenly Nova's face pixelates.
Oh!
What
Look
the?
at that.
Is
Asha's gonna just kind of reach out and like
Give her
poke her
face back. Ow!
Oh, and Nova, did you want us to give you a, we also have a spritz for your throat if you want that to be all warped and sound weird too.
No, it's okay.
Okay, fair enough. So basically, now Nova has this
What kind of
blurred
voice has he
face.
got?
Well, like, what if they give me like a weird voice? I already hate this.
Well, then it match your weird face.
And we're back in 5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome back to the program. So, we were about to talk to more of these individuals.
Hello.
From Earth 66023C. They're the ones who brought Maisie here, and DJ3 thinks that Maisie is deeply connected to all of this business with colors being switched around.
100%.
So
It's
DJ3...
a proven fact.
I love it. Proof. So give us your proof.
Well, if you go online, that's where all the truth is. And yeah.
On which line?
Yeah. You
On the
hang
line.
truths on lines.
Yeah, you got to go deep down into the.
You don't
Into the
write them
forum, into
down,
the
or
comments.
publish them, or hold them in your heart.
The
You take
line, like a
truths and you put them
metaphor,
on lines.
or a line in the
Them
sand.
out there.
Or a fishing line?
Wow, we all very different.
Well, in any case, DJ3, explain why it is that you think... So do you take responsibility for empowering Maisie that she's now managed to proliferate in different universes?
No, I feel like we've already proven on this show that it was Dominic and his people who did it by stealing the color.
Oh, I see what you're saying. In other words, you're claiming that the actions of the students from Universe 66023C had nothing to do with Maisie's rise, that it was already written a fait accompli.
Yes. We were just trying to learn about everything around us
We
to
haven't-
help the good people of the realm.
I understand.
Why we're here now.
We have another individual from Earth 66023C who requested her identity be hidden to protect her identity. So we're going to call her Avon.
Take it away, Nova.
Oh, I mean Avon. So Avon, the camera
No,
now
it's
cuts
Nova.
to this. Huh? Oh. Okay, well anyway, so Avon, what do you think about that? Do you think that Maisie's rise is not your own fault? Because you were the one who earlier, when your face was already blurred, you were the one who was saying that Maisie was a nice friend who was really kind, who you liked and was cute.
Well, yeah, because she's a doll.
Oh, and by a doll you mean like a sweetheart, a kind person.
No, like she literally was a doll.
Yeah, she's an actual doll.
Indeed she is, as evidenced by this exclusive artwork.
Yeah, she doesn't look like that.
And I'll cast silent image to show what she looked like in the Brookverse.
This is what she looks like.
So in the
The
Brookverse...
silent image your size?
Fillion, when you make a little image in your hand, they have to pull out another macro lens to go that small. As we wait for this new macro lens, I do just...
Oh, Asha, get it. Avon is Nova backwards.
Oh dear. Okay. In any
You guys are
event...
not doing a very good job of helping me.
Well, in any event...
Well, we didn't tell him your last name was Borealis.
We'll be right back! All right. As they go to an ad, and you guys see on the monitor, there's now, like, the Reverend Gary Tarmac is once again on the monitor. You don't know what he's saying, but he's like holding the camera, like...
All right. You'll all have to give me a little bit of rundown here. What did Maisie do? I've never even met Maisie.
For
Unless
us,
I met with some tentacle people.
she
Tentacle.
wanted us to scream and she came to life, and now she's Nova's friend.
That's it?
Kind of.
Actually, Nova, to that point, do you have Agnes the sheep with you, or did you bring her on this mission? Do you have your other doll with you?
She's somewhere, I think.
She won't really go off on her own. So if you have her with you, you could show her on the TV if you wanted to.
Sure.
Okay. So in any case, as they run around and they're getting insert shots for the later broadcast of the much smaller creation in Fillion's hand. They count you guys in 5, 4, 3. 2.
Welcome back to Meet the Plains, your source.
Hello.
Yes, Critty.
Hello.
Anyway, yes. Would everyone like to say hello? Anybody else?
No.
I was saying hi to Corinna.
Oh, I see.
I didn't want her to feel
I was saying
Hello.
hello
left out.
to-
Who are we saying hello to? We've
the
all
host?
met.
Right.
Hello.
Well, the host is
Hello,
say
people
hello.
watching this in theaters.
Yeah, some of
Well,
you
Wait, there are
started.
people watching us right now?
No,
What
no,
are they
no.
doing? What are they planning? What are they plotting?
Anyway,
Your
Um,
demise.
we wanted to talk a little bit more about Maisie and how and
Good luck.
the other individual we wanted to talk to about, however, now that there's a proliferation of new master mages, because we've all gone down the Loki and Anzi route. We've looked into your Thors and Odins. We've even spent some time talking about Amaterasu. But today,
She was nice.
well, interesting how many master mages you consort with there on the supposedly mundane Earth 660237.
I mean, that Zeus was kind of a dick, though.
Yeah, that's probably true.
No,
I haven't
Master
met him, but that seems to be the reputation.
In any event, there is another master mage who's been causing quite the stir recently.
Santa
Good
Claus.
old Count Dracula. Oh, Santa
What?
Claus? Well,
Yeah,
Santa
you
Claus
bet.
and Sherlock Holmes have also been causing quite the stir. But
Oh, Santa Claus was the best. Give us
Wow.
all.
how many master mages have visited this supposedly mundane realm?
Well, we're
mean-
we're students, and
Yeah.
like we would like read stuff, and then like we would get to go on this like cool elevator, and then like go to this like manor, and we had a bunch of friends. They were from different places, but they were like not actually there, and I don't know if it was real. or not.
Dracula here! That's the important thing right now.
the just all of that being said by this blurred-faced girl. Meanwhile, the Chiron reads at the bottom: "Students, too privileged?" Question mark. Dr. Charm says, "So, in any event, well, it's interesting you say that about Dracula, because yes, Dracula.
Is here.
Well, he's not in the studio. No,
Oh.
I've been begging for an interview with Dracula.
We defeated him. He has to stay where he is.
Ooh, you defeated him. Please tell me more."
Well, we defeated his champion in combat. That's how we saved our plane. We saved the Brickverse.
So in other words,
We built a coliseum that has 0 flaws in it whatsoever.
Nah.
Single one to exploit. And then we
interesting.
fought in tournament to save our world.
So in other
We
words, you're saying that the planes could rise up against master mages and fight back.
Yes, if they agreed to it. We agreed
Well,
on a tournament.
boy, there's a lot of really serious claims being made on today's program.
Well, and perhaps they would need assistance, say
also-
from abominations.
Oh,
We also defeated Maisie's champion.
wait, Corinna, what was that you said about abominations?
Well, if the realms were going to have a competition, they might need assistance from abominations, perhaps.
Oh, how very interesting.
What do you think about that?
Well, as something of an expert on the subject, all I'll say is that arcane abominations, if that's what you want to call us, which you don't, but if you did, you should know that arcane abominations run the gamut of personalities, levels of morality.
Are they your cousins?
In a sense, absolutely, we're all cousins.
You can't just ask if they're cousins.
Oh, you
With all-
can, I don't care. But we're,
Well, he said he had several earlier.
Like Quag.
oh yes, my cousin Quag. She's from Asha's universe.
Isn't there another word you use amongst yourselves? It seems sort of
Flag probably black
Proper.
and white now too.
Oh, other than arcane abominations? Well, we do have another word. But
Like
What?
Arcana Witch Obama what?
Wait, I've heard that before.
who said that? Where have you heard that
Read it
from,
in a
Fillion?
book.
Well, no, Chef Everything Bagels specifically said he was not one of those.
Chef Everything Bagel, huh?
that really his name? A chef? That's an everything bagel?
That sounds
No,
like
he
a
wasn't. He
pseudonym.
wasn't Everything Bagel.
Hmm,
He made Everything Bagels.
interesting.
I have a question for you,
Please,
Dr.
Dr. Charm.
Yes. Medical or philosophical?
And magical.
Ah, yes. if it came down to the realms, getting into a confrontation or a friendly competition, which abominations do you believe would be the strongest?
Oh, what an interesting question. Well, Wenha is certainly among. And if you, so in other words, you'd like us to trigger the standard who would win in a fight bracket?
Yes.
Well, it's a couple months early, but we'll try it. Yes, so of course, and basically they cut to a thing, and you guys will see on a thing. There's a massive chart of a bunch of various things, but it seems that it's like Wenna is very far at the top, because of various reasons, because Wenna's like a damn god, but Quag is also high up there. That being said, some arcane abominations are incredibly powerful in different ways. Some like to work within systems, such as Count Hardboiled. And the Fleecing Schemester, of course, doesn't really have power, but is also at the center of everything. So maybe that is more power? Go ahead, Asha.
What?
Were you saying something?
Maybe.
What were you saying?
I don't know.
Wait, so you are a magic doctor? So that makes sense that this is all your space mage. Are you also a sex doctor, like Dr. Holden Thane?
Oh, please, I wouldn't call myself a sex doctor. And please don't say anything about that to my wife. Oh, boy. Because we're definitely married and we're definitely in love for real. You guys hear the echo of a TV sitcom laugh track.
Where did that come from?
And mixing. Anyway.
That's you're very lucky.
Others would say, I mean, what's that name? Oh, yeah. Well, some others would say that one of the, I mean, not all arcane abominations can be powerful in different ways. The arcane abomination who Lord Joseph Course, for example, he's powerful in a different sort of way altogether. He's a creeper. Like, he's the scariest one to me.
Why?
Well, because I don't know, because he gets what he wants without using magic and without, doing stuff. He's just bad. Anyway, that's enough time talking about who would win in a fight. A segment here on Meet the Plains. Bum, 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 ba bum, ba bum. So, in closing, oh, wait. Huh? Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm told that we have a special guest calling in right now. Okay, caller. Go ahead. You're on the air. Is there somebody you wanted to talk to? And then this voice comes over the sort of speakers.
Oh, no.
Says, "Oh yes, there is someone I'd like to talk to, actually. If I could." Well, go ahead. It's none of the guests you've introduced, but the lass whose face you're blurring. Who is it she's a holding? Huh? Nova, do you hold up Agnes?
Sure.
Is Agnes's face also blurred?
The makeup artist has the cap unscrewed and she's like, and the voice just says, "Oh, it is Agnes. I was wondering where you'd gone. I've not seen you in a while. But here you are. They're all talking about me, and no one's asked you a single question. They're even asking the other wee doll a question, but not you, Agnes. Not you."
Did she just say they're all talking about me?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, is this Maisie? Maisie, do we have you on the line? Why, in the manner of speaking, you do. So,
See, I told you she was nice.
What sort of line are you on? I need to know.
oh, I'm on the direct line, Dominic.
Oh, you know my name. Oh, you've been watching TV, of course.
Yes, Dominic. But I didn't know Agnes had found her way to someone who's now out there talking like this.
Hey, finders keepers. Agnes is with Nova now.
Yeah, sucks to suck. We beat you once, we'll beat you again. Come try to take it.
Maisie, where are you?
Where am I? Oh,
Who are you?
well, I'm lots of places now.
When are you?
What do you mean?
Why are you?
One
Guys,
of you,
don't overwhelm Maisie, okay?
one of you just asked the question that's much more important than you realize.
It's Asha. It's Asha. Asha had it.
Too bad you won't realize how important the question was until you're dying.
Hey, I defended you.
Agnes, I'll be seeing you real soon, my little lamb. You never should have crossed me.
Agnes is innocent.
Agnes says something very quiet, Nova, something only you can hear.
Agnes says,
I'm not innocent. Not at all.
Yes. Were you
Why do you
very
have to create
naughty
this
in a
creepy
past
doll?
life?
No, Nova.
This is Agnes talking to Nova.
I've been kind of naughty in this one too.
Agnes, I thought you were my friend. I don't like people who are mean to other people.
So basically what's happening right now is that the camera's lingering on a blurry-faced woman who's like holding up like a doll to, or like a little stuffed lamb to her ear and then answering, I don't like people who are mean to other people. In any case, the caller says, I just wanted to check in here, but thank you so much for your show. It's been enlightening. And I didn't realize how much change in color affected people. But now that I know, it seems maybe an area I want to move into. Of course, I don't know about black and white, but purple and white, that might be an interesting look. Yeah. Nothing but the mist. Tiddly. The call hangs up.
All right. Is anyone tracing the call?
what a fascinating call-in we've just had.
Wait, what? Trace the call.
Trace the call?
Yeah.
Hey, can you not scry on the location of those who contact you? Master Mage?
I'm not a
Call
master
yourself
mage.
call yourself a
Surely-
space mage?
Surely this
I
place
never
has been
called myself a
bugged.
space mage.
Does
Surely
that mean
someone
you
as important than me would have justified someone bugging the phone or something like that to trace the call, right?
Oh, no.
Yes, did you send a bug to find where she is?
No, I can try to do that.
Perfect. Then we can find out where Maisie is.
Oh, so you want to find out where Maisie is. But Maisie's everywhere. That's what it means to be a master mage. She proliferates into all dimensions.
So is that a non-corporeal form?
Oh, who knows?
And
Is it you?
to be clear, it sounded like a. Did it sound like a woman speaking?
Like a little girl, like a little.
Oh, a little girl. Okay. But
Well,
often she's conveyed. She's a doll in these stories and these experiences.
oh, well, she can be lots of different things. I mean, you saw she looks completely different in Filian's world.
Yes, but still a tiny purple doll.
Well, she did talk and move around.
Mhm.
But that's not that
Doll.
weird there, to be honest.
Well, the mystery deepens. But I'd love to thank all of my special guests for all of their wonderful insights.
Wait, so
Huh?
she came on their show and threatened us.
Oh, well, you also threatened each other on the show. That's right. We play hardball politics here on
But
Meet
now we're
Plains.
gonna threaten her.
Oh dear. Yes, please. End with a
That's not-
threat.
let-
End with a threat. That'll be great for ratings.
Yeah.
Yeah, go,
that's-
go for
You
it.
come at us.
No.
We're gonna come at you.
Yeah.
We will find you, and we will. What do we do when we find?
We gonna get
It's
Claire
right.
back. That's what we gonna do.
That's not what we're trying to do.
That's what Asha. What? No. That's
No.
just Asha. Just
I mean, sure. I don't like the idea of purple. I don't like
yeah.
Hey,
that. Sorry.
Also, DJ3, purple is literally your school's mascot.
Oh wait, so yeah, Asha will get on the table again. Yeah, screw purple, and now she's going after Karina.
Wait.
Go ahead, Asha, make a fight roll. Corinna, make a fight roll.
But I'm purple.
I know, that's why she's
Exactly.
attacking you.
No matches.
I got 2 7s.
So basically, Dominic, you watch as Corinna does the thing you were hoping to do, where she just holds Asha back by the head as Asha's like running on top of a desk. And Dr. Charm goes,
Well, thank you all for watching. As you can see, tensions are high over the Maisie question.
Coming for you, Maisie.
It's in 1,000 mimes. We'll beat them all.
As you can hear, some of the people here are even challenging Maisie directly, and she called in, so it's clear that she's aware of all that's happening. Ha. Well, until next time, I'm Dr. Charm, and this is Meet the Plains. Bum 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 bum. But oh wait, hold on. So the theme song plays, and then Dr. Charm, and there go, we clear. Dr. Charm goes, thank you so much. Oh, this was a wonderful episode. I've got to be going to the taping of my next show, but thank you. Please come back anytime.
What's your next show?
But don't just show up. You have to talk to the bookers to make sure there's room for you. We wouldn't want to bump you.
The bookie?
Never...
The bookie?
No, the booker.
Wait,
Oh.
we got a bookie here?
What? No,
There was a game going on yesterday.
I gotta get out of
I
here.
need to check.
Can Corinna like just send a gust of wind onto Asha to scoot her back across the table?
Yes, no, you can roll your atmospheria, but yeah, it's not, you don't have to spend power for that.
All right. Okay.
2 3s.
So-
Yeah, you're able to kind of just push Asha back slightly, but now the cameras are off. Asha's probably no longer attacking anyway.
Yeah, she'll just slide back and be sitting on the table.
Don't- like an air hockey table.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
Wait,
I
I want
find
to get on
out.
the other side. Can I get on the other side and push her?
You have a magical hockey stick, don't you?
Oh, that's great. Anyway, so at this point, Kim Loeb, he comes out and he's like, guys, that was a wonderful. Wow, wonderful. Wow, you guys, I mean, it's a little rough around the edges. We contrary to what Dr. Trump was saying, we don't really like when there's actual violence, but that still was an exciting show, and you got us a call in. I guess it was mainly because I can't believe you guys said that stuff about Maisie. It's, oh boy, you're really we had to run a thing at the end saying we had to run our standard thing saying that the views of this program don't represent the views of the network, so it'll just be you guys Maisie goes after, not us.
Well, I didn't say anything, but is she really that big a deal? Did she like whack someone or something?
Oh yeah, I mean the reports we're getting about these Dreadlands, which I mean no one's come out of there, but just the stories that there's dreams about dreams. It sounds really scary. So you guys are pretty brave threatening her like that. It's pretty cool.
She threatened us first.
Well, thank you so much. Anyway, Justin will show you out, and Justin sort of shows back up. Oh, at this point, also, Christine comes over to Novit and goes, okay, you want me to take the makeup off you, sweetie? Or do you want to stay blurry-faced?
No, it's weird.
Okay, it's fine. And then she just basically, with her hand, just goes, wipe, and now her hand is pixelated, and she's like, ha, it looks like I'm flipping you off. And then she walks away.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, Asha, did you want?
Asha, can Asha have sample? Can Asha bring some home?
Okay. I'm not supposed to give this out. You're really only supposed to have this if you have an esthetician's license, but I'll give you a little. She puts it into like an Ulta sample, you know, like those little things.
Yeah.
She gives you a little bit of that of pixel makeup.
Thank you.
Okay, well, shall we return?
Our payments for our appearance.
Oh, we don't do pay for appearance fees, but you're welcome to take anything you want from the guest dressing room. Any snacks. You go into the guest dressing room. There's like some oranges, some granola bars, and some bottles of water. It's
Taking them all.
spread. Cool, but you take them on principle.
Yeah, Asha's taking oranges.
All right,
Wait.
well, everyone gather
But you
around.
said that was a dream anyway, right? I'm gonna take a chair.
Well, that's
Holding-
the spirit.
Ready?
Dominic also takes a chair.
This is like herding cats. Corinna's just gonna open the book and tear out the page.
Sure. Hope, with Skoo nearby and Fillion there, and Nova has kind of holding onto Agnes. You guys all pull yourself, and suddenly you are back just on normal terrain, walking under that sort of oddly sunny sky of the world around the...
We still have our loot?
Yeah. As you pass, it's not like the other place where stuff disappears. Yeah, you carry that stuff, and as you make your way forward, suddenly the park rises up ahead of you, and it's there.
I would like to go look for Henry.
Okay, give me a luck roll, actually.
3. No matches.
Understood. As you're sort of looking around, the fleecing schemester is just like puffing on a huge cigar. You're looking for the mage guy.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
he had to bolt.
where?
I don't know, wherever idiot wizards go to do their nonsense.
And do you know how to contact him? Remotely?
No, that would involve magic, and he don't have a cell phone, and I don't have a...
Well, aren't you at the center of everything?
Hey, who said that?
Your cousin,
Which one?
Charm.
Oh, yeah. He does think that, doesn't he?
He said he turned your thing into milk.
Was he gloating about that? I'm gonna kill him. I know I'm only a character, but I'm gonna strangle him to death. I'm gonna beat the death right out of him.
You're on the...
Wouldn't that unkill him?
What? Oh, damn. Yeah, you're right.
Beat the death out of him?
I'm gonna beat the death directly into him. Good point.
So you are
Huh.
elsewhere, since you're a character here.
I'm just a character. I'm not the real McCoy, but Henry Lovestone seems to think he can get some good intel out of me, and so far, he ain't been wrong.
Well, which realm are you from?
Well, it's a complicated question. All arcane abominations are from one place, but then we all went to another place, you know what I'm saying?
What? Where were you born?
Wasn't born.
Okay, well, where did you come from? You and your cousins.
I don't know. Basically, the Dreamlands. See, we're just... we're
Can I
personifications
detect
of... Yeah, you can do a read person detect vibe.
Okay. But because I need to know how to proceed with him.
Yeah.
2 3s.
He is looking at your chest a lot, but he's not being actively... That's just, like, incidental. But he's not being active... Like, he's, like, answering your questions correctly. He's not being actively irritating.
Mm-hmm.
You're asking him questions that, like, for him, the answers are weirder, you know?
Okay.
We're not, we're basically from the Dreamlands, but not the dreaming part, you know what I mean?
The Dreadlands.
The Dreamlands. The Dreamlands.
So you're not from the Dreadlands?
Nope. Although I'm in them now, but not me, the real me. I got out, because I'm a character, just fake.
Oh. And what was Henry asking you?
Oh, he's just asking me lots of questions about arcane abominations. Kind of stuff you're asking me too, but obviously he knows a lot more about it to start with.
Well, of course. I'm
Yeah.
not from here.
The point is, we, I don't know, we're sort of, how do I put this? We're ideas that don't fit. Given form. Given, if not exactly flesh, whatever this is.
That's why you
I
look like a
poke him.
children's toy.
Hey, watch it. Or actually, wait. Do it right there. My back's crooked.
All right.
Ah, that's
I
the
do it
spot.
with
That's
my
the business.
Firmness.
Yeah.
Is he corporeal?
Oh yeah, he's corporeal. He's like a little.
Huh.
He's like a little goblety gremlin guy. Yep.
Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Skimster. I'm sure
Anyway.
I'll be seeing you around.
I hope your mission went okay. Actually, was it magic?
No.
Then yeah, hope it went okay. Henry's not here, but you can. I'm sure you can write a report to him, and he'll check it out. ASP.
We talked to Maisie.
Wait, what? Wait, where'd you
Yes.
go? Wait, Maisie with Dr. Charm?
Yes.
Oh.
Well,
She
Maisie
called
wasn't
in.
there, but she called in. Yes.
Oh, she called in. He was doing a show.
Her voice was amplified around us, and we were speaking
Wait,
to
was
her.
your voice amplified magic, or was it just speakers? He's turning to DJ3 and Nova about that because they'll like understand.
She called in. She made some threats. We got her back.
Wait, you threatened her?
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. It's TV.
Oh man, you guys are toast. That's funny.
She got mad about her having the doll.
Hey, let's find Maisie. Let's find character Maisie and tell them you guys threatened real Maisie. She'll think that's hilarious. Yeah.
I didn't do a damn thing this time.
Go ahead, Felian.
Oh, I just when there's a moment, I just want to. Seems like everyone's kind of moving, so I just want to approach Nova, hop over to Nova.
Sure.
Nova, you're touched. Yes, you can speak with the dead.
Yeah, they're like all my friends. But
Yes.
like, when they want to be or when they want to appear to me.
So you're a spirit medium.
I guess if you want to call it that.
Huh. Okay.
They're like items.
Just, if they ever ask you to dance the circle dance, say no.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't want to know.
I just have
Say
tea with
no.
them. And then, sometimes they give me like really good scone recipes because like I love scones.
What is a scone?
It's just like this it's like a bread, but it's like a pastry, but it's like hard, but like you have to find like a happy medium of soft. It's so hard. It's so
scones?
a recipe.
They're very dense and sweet bread.
Oh,
It's like if you left bread out for like a week, and then went back and tried to eat it.
so bread. So bread then.
No, but like you can put stuff in it.
A pastry.
Cranberries or blueberries. There's different
Or
flavors.
tinnerberries.
I don't know what they are.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Corinna?
A tinnerberry.
A tuna berry?
Tinnerberry.
Tinder?
They're on Tinnerval, my world.
That like sounds like that one dating app, huh, DJ3?
It
The one that
does.
you always like to hook up with people and stuff.
I don't remember seeing any. I mean, maybe there were some berries on there.
I have a question.
Please.
Earlier when Nova was talking to her little lamb, would I have seen that? Like, would she?
You did. You heard her voice through her pixelated face, but you didn't hear what the lamb was saying.
Okay. Would it be reasonable for Corinna to question if the lamb was answering back?
I think, Corinna, based on what you've seen, I think it is not unreasonable to assume. You know that Henry gave her that as like a powerful thing.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it is up. I mean, if you'd like to roll a detect vibe, I think you probably can assume that there's enough magical stuff going on that you assume that thing might be talking to her. But it's also possible she's crazy. So make a detect vibe.
Okay. 2 4s.
Yeah, that thing's talking to her. That's a magical thing.
And-
That's only sorcery. It's not science sorcery, just sorcery, but it's talking to her. Yeah.
Okay. And Nova, you speak to the dead, but I see you speaking to that lamb. Is there something in it? Perhaps.
Well, it talks to me.
Can you talk to anything else? Or is it just spirits and such?
Well, that's like how I talk to Maisie. Sometimes I think spirits attach themselves to objects, so then I just think they're another one of my friends.
And so that must be a sort of beacon for Maisie. Because that's why she called in, isn't it?
Well, yeah, 'cause she's like a doll.
Thank you so much, Nova. What a wonderful gift you have.
I guess I just really like having a lot of friends.
Honestly, on that nice note, as you guys head over to Haldir's to see more of your friends, to see Callie, because she's just still worrying about Frankie. That's where we're gonna end tonight's session. So I will not be giving you options now because we've kind of run long. So, or not long, but We've run as long as we want to. So we'll get some options for you for your next mission. I don't know if Course Court Revisited will still be available. I'll have to roll to see if that's available. I'll have to roll to see if Henry can figure stuff out the other stuff. But also I'll have to roll if Maisie does something provocative trying to draw you somewhere, because that's entirely plausible. So now that there's been a direct discourse. But in any case, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's session. This was a little bit of fun. And despite the nonsense of it, some major lore drops occurred tonight. The name of the Top Flight universe was said for the first time, if anybody heard that.
I did, and I was confused about it.
Do you know do you remember it?
No!
The Superstar Comics universe.
Superstar, that was
universe.
DC, Marvel, and Superstar, in the world where those exist, are the big three comic publishers. So, but Superstar, wait, Lauren, Superstar, Star. In strange lore, who's that guy Ted has so much of a problem with at the company?
Oh, shit!
Al Star?
Yeah.
So Al Star eventually take over the company? And
No.
Interesting. So I wonder who winds up publishing Blood from a Stone. I wonder who gets to publish that. So interesting.
Ken Star.
So that explains why it's so long and ongoing.
Special procedure Ken Star. Guys, thank you so much for watching. This was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed our little thing to some of the good old mad. When I rolled TVU this week, I had a lot of options, but I decided that a panel show was a fun way to have you guys just all sitting there. And I'm really glad that Asha decided to take the Asha heard gotta fight people, you got it, and then just attacked everyone. It was wonderful. We have some other shows on our channel, but we didn't have a game last night because it was Super Bowl, and then Wednesday is a little holiday called Valentine's Day, or Galentine's Day. That's the day before.
Yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow is Galentine's Day. Happy Galentine's Day tomorrow, everybody. But
Hey.
Valentine's Day is Wednesday. We will not be having our game because some people are too busy having lives. So we will be back.
How dare they?
Indeed, we'll be back on Friday with Blood from a Stone, where we will be going back to Ignador, which was super fun for our first jaunt there this past week, or first official jaunt there. We will be back with Strange Lore. Speaking of Ted and Al Star, back with Strange Lore on Sunday, and then a week from tonight we're back with more Dreamlands. It is a holiday, but with this game, it sounds like we will have a quorum of players. Even if, yeah. So please join us for all of that fun. Go to our Discord to interact with us, and keep voting in the, I will post options hopefully tomorrow, by Wednesday at the latest, for what our next adventure will be, the next chapter of the Dreamlands. So we'll see some options for where they could go. I'll post that by tomorrow, Wednesday, so vote in the downtime thread for that. Go to our YouTube to watch old episodes. Go to our wiki, which it sounds like, according to Sophia, is going to be highly updated after tonight's game. Also, our wonderful players, many of them have social medias and lives and do other things. And some of them do other things but don't have social medias. None of them don't have social medias and don't do anything. Just for the record. But for those of you who have social medias and do other things, would anyone like to plug any of the other things they do?
That was so confusing.
Very
Thursdays, 7:30 Pacific, I will be streaming scary games.
Hooray!
Are you still doing the
Classrooms.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it for much longer because I'm not very good at it. So, and the definition of madness. I feel like I'm descending into madness trying to get out of the library at this point.
I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay. That's why I'm practicing.
Amen.
Anyway, on my channel, The Rose Explodes.
And I'm Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I've been playing games, which now they're so long. I don't know why I did this to myself. Each of these games is going to take like 100 hours to beat. But Monday and Wednesday is Starfield. Friday is Persona 3 Reload. And
that's a fun one.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm very
picking
excited.
very long games.
Yeah,
Why not just throw in a side of Baldur's Gate and Cyberpunk on top of that?
Have you played War and Peace, the game, yet?
No, but I'm reading that.
Telltale Games War and Peace.
No, but that's what I'm playing to.
On Marathon.
There you go.
That's what I'm playing to read after I finish Animorphs, which I read on Sunday
there you go.
mornings. Similar themes.
It's basically the same. Well, thank you all so much for... Anybody else? Well, thank you all so much for watching. This has been a lot of fun. I appreciate these wonderful players who are now, earlier but ensconcing me, now are surrounding me. It's wonderful to have you all here. Thank you. Until next time, sweet dreams.